Hello everybody, I'm Saika Ichigo Kamishiro Arclight, and today I thought it would be really fun to record my failings at Clip Studio Paint. Okay, so I am an avid Paint Toolsite user. I totally support that program. The only negative drawbacks that I would probably give to it is that it is a little bit more limited in its features, and its website is not really new user friendly. It is a little hard to figure out. But rather than that, I definitely do recommend Paint Toolsite. However, I've always wanted to try Clip Studio Paint, which is a paint program used by a lot of professional people. It is available in two formats: Clip Studio Paint EXP and Clip Studio Paint Pro. EXP was the whole shenanigan features, but it costs about $200, while Clip Studio Paint Pro cost $50, which is the same price I paid for Paint Toolsite, so I was definitely going to get that one instead. So yeah, which is even better about Clip Studio Paint Pro is that it actually goes on sale a lot, especially around Black Friday and holidays. I got it during Black Friday for 50% off, so I only actually paid $25, so I actually paid less for this software than Paint Toolsite, which I'm glad, because I still think I probably will always like Paint Toolsite more, but then again, I wanted to give it a try. Despite owning it since November, I haven't really actually given it a proper look. My friend, Mayo Akawa, I showed her the program and she bought it, and she actually likes it more than Sai and uses it all the time now, and she does commissions and stuff. And I know two other professional artists, Miyaku Rina and Hananatsu, who also use Clip Studio Paint, who previously used Sai. Hananatsu now uses Clip Studio Paint almost all the time because she says it's good for her style. I asked her that on DeviantArt. And Nekarina, who I also asked the same question of why you use Clip Studio Paint, and she was saying that she liked it, but at the same time she thought Paint Toolsite was more user-friendly. So yeah, I thought I would give it a try. So let's start. This is what it looks like when you first open it up. It looks nothing like a paint program, but this is just the home page where you can have your own account. This is my account right here. And yeah, so this is just everything that I haven't really touched any of this stuff. Like I said, despite owning it since November, I haven't really messed around with it too much. But yeah, this is what you click to get to the program itself. One of my friends, also on DeviantArt, said that they own Clip Studio Paint, but it runs really slow for them, and they're just too big for their computer. Mine runs a little slow. As you can see, that big black screen was there, and I do have a little issues with that, but for the most part it runs really smoothly. So anyway, I thought I would draw a picture fully in Clip Studio Paint just to try it out. I'm also going to draw the same picture in Paint Toolsite to compare. I will not be showing that drawing process in Paint Toolsite, most probably. If I do, it will be in a separate video that I will record. I'm not going to be showing all of this drawing in real time because that would just be way too long, and I don't want to do that. So I'm just going to be narrating for about a few more minutes, and then I'm going to go into time-lapse. So anyway, this is a sketch that I made of Kanao Tsuyuri from the anime Demon Slayer. And yeah, I guess it's a little cheating making my sketch in Paint Toolsite, but I always make my sketches traditionally anyway, most of the time. So it's not like this was really done completely inside. This was just like the lines over of it. And as you can see, I kind of already started on the hair and stuff. But yeah, I just decided to do this at the last moment, so yeah, this is what we got. This is my sketch folder. It opens up. Oh, there you go, you have to push the arrows. Yeah, so I'm gonna see what happens when I try this out. I'm going to be in narration mode for a little bit longer, and then I'm going to clip it into time-lapse and just go speed-throughing. So yeah, I'm actually going to turn the gray density off because a lot of programs do that, where they'll have that check behind there for their parents see, I do not like that. So I'm going, Pencil Side doesn't do that, so yeah. One thing I like about Clip Studio Paint is all the customizable brushes. Pencil Side doesn't have anything nearly as cool as that, and I've used these a lot, and they're probably the only thing I've used. But right now I'm not going to be using these. Now I'm going to be using the brush. I have absolutely no idea which one to use, because I've never done this before. Being ink, realistic, watercolor. I think I'm going to be needing a pencil. Mechanical pencil. It is really interesting how these things are supposed to mimic real life. Don't think it's going to be. Don't think I'm going to be using a brush though. I think I'm going to be using a pen. Let's try this one. This one looks like it might be interesting. I'm just going to make another layer. I'm not sure. I don't know. It's just because I'm not very good at programs. I really do. Oh yes, and just for disclaimer for those who are new, I do use a tablet. I'm not using a mouse. It is just a simple Wacom Intuos Small Black, and I definitely recommend it. Let's put the stabilizer as high as we can. And already I can tell I'm not going to like this as much. It is definitely not as stable as... Where's the rotation? I'm so used to Pencil Side. Help! Stabilization is definitely not as stable, and I cannot draw without stabilization. So we're just gonna take this way slower. Okay, let's try to see if we can find this more steady pen. I didn't think that one would work anyway. Design pencil, pastel, nope. Let's try this one. Oh, it's so much looser. It's like unbelievable. Yeah. So, first thoughts of drawing with Clip Studio Paint. Definitely not as user-friendly. I know I've been using Pencil Side for a long time, and it definitely took me a while, and I did watch more tutorials on how to use it. But that said, I definitely think I'm not gotten the hang of this quite as well. Wonder if I can. Probably not. Definitely digs only numbers. So let's see if that. Let's see if this helps. And I think, yeah, that seemed to help. I think I can program numbers in here. So yeah, as you can see, I'm definitely using more higher numbers. Just goes to show you how much I really like my pen to be stable. And if it's not, I cannot draw. But yeah, this narration is probably going to be longer than I thought it would be. But that's because I didn't expect it to be this long to figure out this. But in my defense, this also proves that I've never tried this program out too long. Oh. Oh, that's better. sort of. Okay, like it's not as good as Sai. Sai is definitely more stable, but at the same time it's not awful. Also, I keep forgetting, oh, I did the bangs, I can do this, but then I remember I did the bangs in Sai, so yeah. I think I'm gonna kick it into time-lapse now. I think I'll maybe come back when the coloring starts, so yeah. Ciao! Okay, so with that, I'm finally done with the liner. Yeah, it took a while, but it was definitely worth it. I definitely learned how to use clip more properly, and I've improved greatly just in this time. And between times, I also downloaded a whole bunch of more things from the assets, which is really, really nice. Anyway, also, if you didn't see me do all of these spider lilies, I actually did them in Painter's Sai. I did not draw them. I just copied and pasted them quickly into Painter's Sai. In Painter's Sai instead of Clip, because I was just going a little slow and I'm already used to Painter's Sai, so I just like finished up that process in the Sai. But rather than that, everything else I did in Clip, and I'm very, very happy with the result. So now I'm going to get into the coloring. So yeah, let's go. Okay, so with that, I am finally done. Not sure how long this drawing took, because I haven't looked at the finished product yet in my editor, but I imagine it probably took quite a bit of hours. So if this video is long, which most likely it is, I apologize for that. But that said, I think I really did enjoy this. This drawing definitely could have been better, and it definitely isn't perfect. But at the same time, I do think it is pretty nice. Especially considering it's my first time using Clip this much. So, I guess after this long video, I guess people kind of want my end thoughts on the entire system. It is very amazing. The customization is great. The amounts of assets that it has, free and non-free, are amazing. The fact that it just has a really nice professional feeling for such a low price is awesome and really nice. And yeah, I think it's definitely a good program. I would say my biggest gripes is one, it definitely does run a little bit slow. There was a few times it was lagging. I'm not sure if that's my computer's fault or the program's fault. Probably my computer, but that said, Painter's Sai, which also runs on my computer, same thing, everything, doesn't run slow at all. Except for if the file is ridiculously big. But a drawing like this would not run slow at all on there, unless I was just doing something really fast and it just took a while for it to compute everything and process what I just did. So yeah, that's a little bit of a big myth for me. Another thing is, like I said, when these windows are popped up, they don't register as separate windows, so that's a little bit annoying, because then my screen capture doesn't catch it, but at the same time, that's also kind of good, and that's not really a gripe about the program. I think that's more on my screen capture. Yeah. But I knew there's gonna be, oh yeah, the stabilization, I have to have it like really high because I have such shaky hands, which really sucks when you're a traditional artist, which doesn't have any stabilizers. But anyway, back to Clip. Yeah, the stabilizer has to be edited really high, and since it only goes up to 15, you have to go in and do it like that. But at the same time, I'm just glad I can. Because if it was only 15, that wouldn't be enough for me. Because, like I said, real shaky hands. Another problem that I have with it is its selection source and the selectors don't seem to be as good as Sai. If you haven't you probably noticed if you watched the entire video all the way through, it's like kind of went out the lines, and that could be because my line art was messed up, which it probably was and stuff. I don't doubt that, but at the same time, I've had messy line art in Sai and it never went that bad. So yeah. Also, let's see. What was something else I was going to say? Oh yeah, the biggest thing I would also say is that there's just a lot more things you have to press, whereas in Painter's Sai, you just, like, everything's kind of right next to each other, while this, it has a lot of things more separated, which could be good, and it could be bad. The good part about it is that then everything's kind of nice and organized, but at the same time, you just kind of have to, it takes you a lot longer to complete the same step that you do inside. Like, I have to do a different thing, click an entirely different button for the transform than I do with the shrink and the move, and that's all in the same button on Sai. They're right next to each other. Where in Clip, I don't even know where the transform is. I still haven't found it. It probably is around here somewhere. But anyway, yeah, that said, I definitely recommend this program, especially if you are already kind of got a feel of a digital artwork program. If you have no money and you or you have little money like I do and you're not sure about this program, I recommend probably Krita or Midibang to get. Probably Midibang, so that way you can kind of get a feel of how a digital artwork program works, and then when you have some money you can buy this one. But that said, I really did enjoy this, and I'm probably going to do a comparison between all of my programs, although I'm not sure if I'll record them yet. Yeah, sorry about that. But go into my DeviantArt and I will post them there as soon as I finish them. But yeah, I hope you like this video. Thank you so much for watching.